Our great-grandfathers were treated like animals, a community that had the biggest slave market in the entire Northern Cliff. This was where the market was taking place, and Salaga was served as a slave camp. So they buy from here and they move them to Salaga before they can transport them to wherever they are going to. This community is called Saakpuli in the Savilegu municipality. Let's get in there to take the history behind this baobab tree standing behind me.
Our fathers told us that this market was established in the 17th century. The Saakpuli community drove merchants from all over the northern enclave. The slave trade was conducted under the baobab tree, where slaves were sat and shackled to eat roots to be sold. At the time, cowries were used as a medium of exchange. Two dugout holes evidence at the tree's base were used as a standard of measure.
Despite the tourism potential of the Saakpuli slave market site, it has been left without any development. The Saakpuli community has been in existence since the 17th century, but the residents are yet to benefit from developmental projects from government and the assembly. The community is bedeviled with several challenges despite its revenue generation potential. The community also lacks social amenities. Saakpuli lacks potable water and is not connected to national electricity grid despite poles mounted and wired.
Vehicles are unable to access our community in the rainy season, making life very difficult for us. We resort to using tricycles, which sometimes fall on the way. Our road situation is very shameful. We go to Pure to charge our phones because we don't have electricity here. Some of us have solar panels that is helping us charge our phones. 2 days to election, they came and wired the community, but has since abandoned us after the election.
During
the rainy season, we have water. When the season is over, we find it challenging to get access to water. The boreholes don't work during the dry season. We trek to other communities in search for water, which is about 15 miles from here.
They could have paid attention to this community because of the tourist side. For tourists to at least access this community, they have embarrassed the whole country for abandoning this community.
When we looked at the place, we saw the potentials, which is very good. So we alerted our head office that look, this needs to be developed as early as possible. And then it's not just talking, but we must walk the talk. So fast forward, what we have done is that we have managed to get our CEO, our deputy CEO for operations, and the project director to come and have a look at the place. And that was done only last week. They were amazed as to what is the potential. It's right here in the northern region. It is not far from the roadside. And you know the benefits of tourism, everybody benefits. So far as we identified that place to develop, we went into there, there's no light, the pools are there, there's no health facility, water and all those things. Now, if we manage to do something over there, so before the end of the year is even very long, okay, we have looked at it, done the assessment, a few things that needs to be done, so we'll brainstorm to see what we can do to enhance it at its current state.
Meanwhile, the MCE for Savilegu, Hajia Aishatu Seidu, said she's fully aware of the slave site in the community and its potentials, but the assembly does not have funds to develop the site. She says she's putting in measures to get the challenges the community is facing fixed.
Aware of Saakpuli. It's under my municipality, and I'm also aware of the slave market site and its tourism potentials. But the fact is that the Assembly does not have enough funds to develop the site. The Assembly signed an MOU with Center for National Culture and the National Tourism Authority to develop the place in 2020, and up to date, nothing has been done. And you all know what is currently happening in the country. So the Assembly is aware of it and in close hands with the Tourism Authority to get it developed. As for the challenges facing the community, it's not sleeping over it, and we'll definitely put something there or send developments there.
Yakubu Abdul-Wahab Yumza reporting for ZA News.